Let's talk about the Sleeping Beauty Turquoise from Daniel Smith. It is part of the Primatek range, and being a Series 4 color, it means that it can be expensive. I bought the paint several years ago, and now unfortunately the binder has separated from the pigment. But I didn't have any problem rewetting it. I had the impression that this color was actually related to Sleeping Beauty. Haha, no. It's actually an expensive turquoise that came from a mine in Arizona. So I put the color through the paint in water test, water in paint test, the paint lifting test to see if it is a staining color. And as you can see, I can lift out the paint easily with just my paintbrush. And finally, the flow test to see how mobile the pigment is. So let's evaluate the test results. The paint color looks more green than the online image. It is granulating, non-staining, slightly opaque, seem to have very heavy or big particles that doesn't allow it to flow out too much. And when you mix it with its complementary colors, which are the orange and the coral orange, the color is muted and you get somewhat brownish or grayish tones. It was not possible to get a dark, intense shadow or neutral color, even when I try to mix it with the complementary colors. So it may not be very suitable for mixing, and most probably should be used on its own. So to test out this color, I chose this cafe in Oxford, where you can see a beautiful color combination of turquoise, pink and gold. While painting this, I found that it was almost impossible to get a very dark color to paint the shadows with this turquoise. I was only able to make a dark brown. And when it is used in a sketch, you will find that it can produce quite a wide spectrum of color, the intensity. You can get really light colors and they can be really sweet, and you can also get the deeper greenish blue tone like phthalo green color. The color is slightly muted and may not be suitable for people who want a bright turquoise color. If you like turquoise, there are cheaper alternatives, which I will share in the next video. My camera is pretty old and it doesn't record beyond a certain time. My painting footages are not filmed, so I redid this on a small card, but the principle is similar. I use the Potter's Pink and a bit of the buff titanium for this part, which is the building back facade. Next, I will be using the color that we have been talking about, which is the Sleeping Beauty Turquoise Genuine from Daniel Smith, and just apply it to the areas. Turquoise. This is the turquoise green. A bit of the TPO. on. You may want to dab off a little bit, you know, because it's not completely dry. So can you see that there's a little bit of an effect over here? A bit of the Queen Gold, because I want a little bit of yellowish tint here. So this is with the geotite. I never know how to pronounce it. I'll use the Queen Gold neat, okay? So just do a line at the top like that. And for the areas here, right, it will just be the turquoise, and I think I will add a bit of blue. So this is the indentron. So that's how it's mixed.